Can you actually make $22,000 a year to host a mini AI data center in your backyard? Let's break it down. Look, there's some new startups coming out that are doing units like this that you can put on your house or in your backyard to try to make some extra cash. And honestly, having something like this in your backyard, I mean, it's not a big deal. If you could make $22,000, think about how many people would actually do that. Now, the estimates that I was able to break down, it's probably a lot closer to maybe a few $100s a month, which is still something, right? It's still worth considering. I think the bigger question is the future of AI data centers going to be in this decentralized way where every single house is contributing to the concept? Look, it possibly could be the future, but what's generally happening right now is we're building huge data centers and we're already having problems with that. Now, the solution could be saying like, "Hey, I can't go build this." I think I saw like 2,000 Walmarts combined data center coming out in Utah. I can't build that anymore because there's too many protests and too much obstacles to go do that. Could I do it in an entire neighborhood and decentralize that? My problem is that what I've learned about what is successful in a lot of these data centers is there's been genius inventions of connecting these be closer and faster. There's an example of a data center inventing its own better than Ethernet connection so that it's saying like, okay, even the Ethernet is slowing us down, right? So we actually need to build first principle improvements on the connectivity between the clusters to make them work faster. There's been things like water concerns, all these things. To me, if you start to have that effect and you're saying, okay, how do I dissipate this much heat, this much water, this much electricity, this much bandwidth? And we're seeing trends that moving things closer and larger together get network of scale. That makes me pretty pessimistic that we'll actually be hosting a lot of these micro data centers in our backyards. Now, there's obviously a whole nother movement of folks looking to go do this in outer space. That brings a whole nother set of challenges. But I think, is this fact or fiction? I think it is fact. It's probably not $22,000 a year, but it could be a few $1,000s a year. We'll see how this plays out. Is this something like, would you put a data center in your backyard? Are you one of those folks who absolutely wants no data centers in your entire town? Let me know in the comments.